Bolus's Citadel. Ooh. I think KO's got a counter for that one. Indeed he does. There's a negate. Nice. Today at Commander Replay, we check out this high-power Elsha deck and see if I can pull off the infinite without punting. Next on Commander Replay. Hey guys, there's two great ways to support the channel. All links are in the description below. Welcome back everyone, playing some Elsha of the Infinite today, and today's deck list comes to us from Patreon supporter Jared. Let's take a look at this opener. Oh, this is interesting. Which one's this? This is non-artifact, non-land. Okay. I don't necessarily want to Chrome Mox anything in our hand, but we'll see. I think it's still a good hand otherwise, though. We'll go ahead and keep. So yeah, we're playing high power combo today. This is an Elsha deck. From looking at the list, it didn't appear to be quite CEDH, but it's also not that far away from it either. We are definitely trying to combo off with things like the Divining Top combo and Dramatic Scepter combo. Yeah, it's a blue combo deck, which means I'm probably going to punt the combo at some point in this game. Ew, we're going last against Sol Ring Start. All right, maybe we are on the Chrome Mox. Ragavan in for champ. Yep, it's a pretty nasty card. Grand Abolisher is a magic card. Man, Grand Abolisher is probably good enough to keep the Ragavan from hitting us. Let's see. All right, let's play the Polluted Delta. We're going to need double white at some point, so let's get like blue and white, I think, with this thing. It's going to be a Hollowed Fountain, untapped. Get City of Brass. Oh, wait, nope, that's not what we're doing. Get the Chrome Mox. Exile. I think we're going to exile Snap. And do we go straight to the Signet? Let's go straight to the Signet. I was thinking about sitting on Narset's Reversal, but I don't know that they'll necessarily be a spell worth using it on this turn. Chrome Mox is a really tricky card, so I fully understand what it does. When you're trying to go as fast as possible, Chrome Mox is a card you may want to think about, but particularly when you're playing a non-blue deck, colors that don't draw easily, namely red-white, this thing can really deplete your hand because you're using two cards to get a mana rock in. And if you don't have immediate card draw to follow it up, you can run out of cards very, very quickly. Now, in our case, our commander is card advantage off the top, so shouldn't be too big of a deal. But the point is, there is definitely a cost to Chrome Mox, and when you don't have card draw to follow it up, it is significantly less good. So, and I think that's why you don't tend to see it in casual decks as much. Like even like moderately high-powered decks. You don't really see it that much because of the cost associated with it. So whenever I see a Chrome Mox, you're thinking like either CEDH or near CEDH type stuff. And, you know, that's what I think this deck's going for. But opponent gets our Smother and Tithe and exiles it. That's pretty terrible. That would have made all the mana. There were a couple lands that weren't available in the deck, so I substituted one of them for War Room. Just a decision that I made. Let's play the City of Brass. I want to get this Grand Abolisher, but then we can't leave up Narset's Reversal. I think we're getting Grand Abolisher, though. Keep Ragavan off of our back. We'll take a read of our commander. It's Elsha the Infinite, 5 mana for a 3/3. Prowess. You may look at the top card of your library at any time. You may cast non-creature spells from the top of your library. If you cast a spell this way, you may cast it as though it had flash. Very strong. It's a very strong commander. That being said, though, so I haven't seen an Elsha deck recently, but I did see it a few times right after it came out. I was more involved in CEDH at that point. I haven't really been playing as much CEDH of late. But back at that point, I noticed that basically any stacks piece shuts off Elsha. So like any normal stacks pieces that tend to show up in CEDH because they hose other decks also seem to catch Elsha pretty badly. So I do think that does hold it back as a deck a little bit. But, you know, when you're talking non-CEDH decks, it's obviously very strong against many things. Opponent goes for old Stickfingers. Oh yeah, this deck's kind of ridiculous. Mills a bunch of demons. Yeah. You want to know what our deck doesn't have? Answers for lots of creatures. See what he wants to do with that Ragavan. I might trade the Grand Abolisher. Oh yeah, he's coming our way. Alright. Well, no one expected this block. I mean, we should probably let that go through, but I don't want to get a combo piece exiled. Prosper coming into play. I should probably read this one. 4 mana, 1/4, Death Touch. At the beginning of your end step, exile the top card of your library. Until the end of your next turn, you may play that card. Whenever you play a card from exile, create a treasure token. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that seems like a thing. I do have Prosper on the to-do list. That is one that I need to film that I'm rather behind schedule on as well. So, opponent, has a Valky? Ugh. Swansong is a card. Play the War Room. Everyone's tapped out. I think we just go for our commander right here and then sit on Swansong and stuff like that. Mox Opal on top is a good one. And we'll have Metalcraft. So, we do have Swan Song up, which is super helpful. There's an Isochron Scepter on top, which is also really good. Oh, I don't think opponents can see that. Ooh, there's a Baral coming into play. With that Baral, I kind of wish we kept the Grand Abolisher. But, yeah, I just didn't want to get more stuff exiled. I think we would have lost the Mox Opal right there. And, maybe it was the Swan Song. I'm not sure of the order. Either way, we need both. This Valky should be terrible, though. It doesn't look like they'll have the mana to get to the backside, so that's good. But I guess you never know. Mana crypt for opponent. Hey guys, be sure to subscribe, and a quick reminder, Patreon is what helps keep this channel going, and I appreciate everyone who can support. Opponent's gonna cast a Herald of Anguish. Oh boy. Sacrifice an artifact, target creature gets -2/-2 at the end of turn. At the beginning of your end step, each opponent discards a card. Not gonna love that. Opponent gonna send this 6/6 old Stickfingers over to Champion Athune. Yep. We need to discard. Oh man. We can get the Narset's Reversal back with Reconstruct History, so I guess we're going that way. Part of me did think about Narset's Reversal and Isochron Scepter, though. It seems like a pretty good place to be. Profane Tutor. Uh-oh. Casting Profane Tutor. Yeah, we're gonna Swan Song that.
How about new?
Choose Profane Tutor. Give it the bird. Because he probably gets something that allows him to cast Tibalt on the backside, and yeah, just not down for that. Not down for that. Oh, he does drop the Lion's Eye Diamond. Yeah, he can discard his hand and get the thing. That is a thing that he can do. Man, we tried so hard. You cast it on the front side. Each opponent reveals their hand. For each opponent, exile a creature card until Valky leaves the battlefield. We have no creatures. He can see our Reconstruct History, though. He's going to send the 1/4 Death Toucher our way. Seems like that's a better blocker than, I don't know. I'm sure he's upset about the counter, but he exiles Mox Diamond, more fast mana. This is Force of Negation. Ooh, can we draw the Force of Negation? Mana value 2 or less. Oh, we can't hit it with the thing. It's disappointing. I think I'm just gonna chill this turn. We got a Force of Negation. We need to find like a little more mana. What does this bring back? Does this bring back lands? Does not. Yeah, there could be just a little bit more in our graveyard for the Reconstruct History. Yeah, we'll find something to Force of Negate. I assume Champ's on a combo deck, so nothing else happens. We can just War Room and draw the card. Scry Temple for opponent. That's Chaotix 2075, by the way, piloting Kess, Dissident Mage. Another CEDH level commander. I don't think he's going quite that far today, but we do see a Stormkiln Artist and a Baral, so it does look like he has some good stuff. And yeah, Kess is just really strong, being able to cast your spells a second time. No joke. In the middle, we've got Pony Court Smasher piloting Old Stickfingers, and it's their Demon Tribal deck. We see a bunch of demons in the graveyard floating around, and this deck is pretty good. It's maybe not the fastest of, like, high-power combo decks, but also when you get into this space, like, you know, you're expecting Elsha and Prosper and Kess, and these very, like, spell-centric combo-type commanders. Just putting a ton of demons into play is a powerful thing to do, and I think that's what's about to happen right here. Opponent plays a Bond of Revival. What does this kill? That'll kill 2 of KO's things, 2 of Champ's things. This would survive, but he could then activate this to go -2 on our commander. Man, I think this is a tough call. I think I'm going to force to negate it. I think it's too strong. If I was confident it wasn't going to hit our commander, I'd probably let it go. But, oh hey, an Enlightened Tutor. How about that? Could get Helm of Awakening, and that would be pretty nasty, I think. Is part of our combos. Ooh, get Helm of Awakening, Enlightened Tutor, Reconstruct History, get back Enlightened Tutor, get Divining Top? Yeah, opponent's going to send a really big attack our way. Not liking the counterspell. Gonna go ahead and take a shot for 11. Yeah, so I mean, that's the thing with playing a deck like that, is that I have everyone else doing spell-based stuff, and you just slam a ton of creatures really early into the game, then, you know, decks like this don't necessarily have a lot of ways to interact with that, and now we're down to 21. Oh god, we have to discard again. This brings back artifacts, right? Yep, so discard the Isochron Scepter. Champ plays a land, plays Mox Diamond. It goes straight to his graveyard. He did not do the discard a land thing. Interesting. Probably just trying to get it out of exile. He's going to swing over to Ponycorn. Get a little pokes in over there. Hope KO doesn't hit us with a counter. That would be bad. Bolus's Citadel. Ooh. Come on, land on top. I think KO's got a counter for that one. Indeed he does. There's a negate. Nice. Importantly, he does make a treasure, but that does get a card out of his hand. One less counterspell for what we're about to do. He does cycle with Baral. Actually, he chose not to cycle. It is a May. Prosper End Step trigger. Exotic Orchard. We're in a good spot. Cast this Enlightened Tutor. Take a look in here. I think Helm of Awakening. And then we'll cast the Helm of Awakening. Brings it back to our turn. We draw a Signet. We have a land on top. That's unfortunate. But that made Signet mana positive. Yep. Makes the Signet pretty awesome. We activating that War Room? We might be. Cast the Signet. Prowess. Cast Reconstruct History, getting Isochron Scepter and Enlightened Tutor. Pay 3 for that. Uh-oh. Think opponent's got something. Oh, they're going to -2 our commander. Ooh. Monolith's Prowess Resolve. Ooh, no, our commander's going to go down. We can't do anything about it. We can't cast that thing. That sucks. Back to the command zone. Yeah, nice play by opponent right there. I think we would have just won it if that didn't happen. Now what? We could Isochron Scepter the Enlightened Tutor. That'd be pretty funny. I guess we just pass and hope for the best. Hope someone wants to lay down a board wipe or something. As long as we don't get interacted with too terribly, I think we can still win on our next turn. We Enlightened Tutor at the end step, draw the Divining Top, recast our commander, drop in the Divining Top, and I think we're off to the races. Opponent has a Demonic Tutor in hand. That's not good. Maybe we should have kept that Grand Abolisher around. It felt worth it at the time to me. Kess coming into play. Yeah, they've got a negate. That is gonna... Ooh. They also got Yawgmoth's Will and Past in Flames. That's a really nasty graveyard. He's gonna Wheel of Fortune. Well, I guess we Enlighten Tutor right now. Get Divining Top. We get a new hand. Reclamation Sage is pretty good. More ramp. There's the Divining Top. Mox Amber coming in. We got a Teferi who slows the sunset. I don't think I've seen this one. 4 mana, 4 loyalty Planeswalker. Choose up to 1 target artifact and 1 target creature and up to 1 target land. Untap the chosen permanents you control. Tap the chosen permanents you don't control. Gain 2 life. Interesting. Look at the top 3 cards of your library. Put 1 in your hand, the rest on the bottom. Yeah, that seems good. And I don't think we'll be getting to that ultimate, but untap all permanents you control during each opponent's untap step. Oh, that's pretty busted. And you draw a card during each opponent's Jesus. Does it need to be that broken? Especially for like a doubling season live commander for 7? Could probably be a little higher than that, honestly. KO does have a lot of treasures, and negate in the graveyard would be a problem. The problem with the wheel is that it refilled everyone else. Everyone else was low on cards. So it might be kind of a crapshoot here. Whoever kind of finds it first, probably going to get it. Ooh. Opponent has Divining Top with Helm of Awakening in play. Is that infinite draw? Uh-oh. And there's the Aetherflux Reservoir. I think we did. Cast Demonic Tutor, Stormkiln Artist. Champ is going to Lightning Bolt the Stormkiln Artist. That's a great idea. I think he... No, he lets it go. Okay. I think he's got to negate that. KO's at 48. You get 1 really good counterspell when you get above 50. There's Dockside. Yep. Think that's gonna be the game. 9 treasures. Oh, man. Mind's Desire. Oh, yep, his Storm Count's going to be it. Yeah, KO's going to get this one. I mean, there's just like almost no way he doesn't win with this Mind's Desire. Plus, he's above 50, so if anyone tries to like do anything to interact with him, he just shoots them and they die. Yeah, basically, yeah, Helm of Awakening's a risky card. I thought I played everything correctly. Opponents just had interaction at an inopportune time. Oh, yeah, he's got everything he needs right there, yeah. I think we're good to scoop that up. He is 100% going to win. Yeah, nice plays by KO. Keeping Champion off balance. There's a big counter in there. But yeah, Ponycorn with the Herald of Anguish killing our commander. Basically stopped us from winning the game. So, I thought we did everything right. But to no avail. He's above 103. He can now shoot both players. Here's a Time Spiral. And he bolts Champ for 50. And that's the game. So as far as this deck, overall I think it looks pretty good. I don't know that there's a lot I would change. Mana curve is nice and low. A lot of things at 2 mana. We have the combos that we talked about. Got some card draw. Maybe a little soft to creatures. It's just a question of whether you're running into creatures or not. If you're not when you're playing it, then you don't need all the creature board wipes to really deal with that. But yeah, I don't know that I have a lot of other recommendations here. I haven't played, I think this is actually the very first time I've played Elsha, and I've seen it a number of times, but not recently, so it looks like it has most of the really good pieces in the deck. Actually, you know the one that it's missing? It is missing Aetherflux Reservoir. I would put it in an Aetherflux Reservoir. That is the one card that's missing. Because then you could just do the Divining Top thing and then shoot everyone in the face. A lot like KO did right there. So yeah, I would probably add that one. But I think other than that, everything else looks pretty good. I will say that, like, most of the times I've seen Elsha, it's gone similar to how this game just went, where you're about to do a lot of crazy things, and then everyone else at the table is like, nah, and it gets stopped. So as good of a commander as it is, I think when it's in a setting of other really good commanders, it's decent, but it doesn't blow you away, has kind of been the experience that I've had with it. So let me know if you guys have had a different experience and if Elsha's just running all over your tables. Because again, I haven't actually seen it in like quite a while at this point. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, feel free to comment, like, or subscribe. Thank you for watching. I want to thank my awesome Patreon supporters. We have one new Patreon supporter in William Johnson. William, you are awesome. If you want to help support the channel and vote on which decks I play next, or get some good games of Spell Table, be sure to check out my Patreon, the link below.